Happy Thursday night, YouTube. Sue Ortiz here with my co-host, Santa Alien, who will be my co-host for the rest of the Merry Christmas season. Only get to see Santa Alien once a year. Yay, Santa Alien. So Santa Alien wants to know what this shit is with electors aren't going to honor who they're supposed to vote for. You know, they want to take Christmas away, but we're not going to let them. And supposedly it's not even the head of the CIA is going, this is bullshit. It was just some rogue contractors that are trying to say that Russia hacked our elections. And in fact, it is bullshit. So we got to kind of keep an eye out for false flags. If you see something, say something. Only you know your neighborhoods, and it's the truth. I live in Aurora, Illinois. I'm noticing all kinds of fucking weirdos moving in this area. It used to be predominantly Hispanic. I never had no problems with nobody here as far as Hispanic immigrants. Now we're getting some weird fuckers, and they're flying ISIS flags here in Aurora, Illinois. So there you go. They sent a bunch here. I'm sure they did. These Muslim factions, and they, you know, let's call it what it is. Muslims fuck kids. Let's just fucking say this straight up. Hillary and Obama both told our guys overseas stand down when they see these guys fucking kids. So that makes sense that they would be good buddies with each other. These Podesta people want to bring in as many child fuckers as they can, and their kids, I'm sure. Couple things I wanted to address. Mandela effect. It's some bullshit. I don't know if anyone can see this card. We now have a sea goat. I discovered this months ago. I have my little Boy Scout little book of cards. Constellations are all different. Sign for Taurus is different. I don't know if anyone studied this shit. Besides Bible changes, there's some major stuff that's different. Capricornus, the smallest constellation of the zodiac. Capricornus, not Capricorn, Capricornus. It's in the southern sky between Sagittarius and Aquarius. In Greek mythology, and I loved Greek mythology as a kid, and I watched all the Xena and Hercules, and I know my Greek mythology. Okay, there was never no fucking sea goat. But, so now here's the new Greek myth. Capricornus represents the goat-like god Pan. In one tale of his exploits, or maybe they're covering their ass with this in one tale of his exploits, he jumped into a river and turned himself into a creature that was part fish in order to escape from the sea monster Typhon. Hence the constellation is depicted as a goat with the tail of a fish. Since when? They still have our maps all goofy. I'd also like to address how they can edit this stuff in real time. I had a couple videos I shot of a Southwest airline, 2 different Southwest airliners. And, you know, for whatever reason, they don't fly that same little path anymore. I'm wondering if they ever were there because they didn't come up on my camera. And I posted them because I'm talking like an idiot. Do you see this plane? There's nothing coming out of the back. Because I thought it was a commercial jet. Southwest, big as life. They fly real low over the house here before they get going the higher altitudes. And didn't come out on my camera. I'm also noticing that these old episodes, as I have the broadcast TV, you know, sometimes if I'm cleaning the house or whatever, I'll put on these old shows. You know, I like the old shows, black and whites, whatever, 60s, 50s. They're changing them. They're editing them. Kind of scary. They're editing the sky a lot. Someone has a video. I posted it in my favorites. Shout out. He just subscribed to me. I subscribed back to him. He's in Italy. And it's Prince's song about the chemtrails. But he has a really neat clip, and I forget what minute mark it is. They show it. They show the clip of the old movie the way it was, and then they show the clip of the old movie edited with the chemtrails in it. So they're pretty much anything when they get a shot of the sky, because that's why I used to like watching the old shows and be like, oh God, look at the sky. Oh God, look at those trees. That's what trees and skies and clouds are supposed to look like. And they're editing this shit. All the trees are dying. This is a known fact. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs about the trees dying since 2012. And just look into it, anybody. All the trees all over the world are dying. It's from these fucking chemtrails. I've noticed they haven't been spraying as much, but it's Illinois up here. In wintertime, we don't see the sun too much anyway. And I saw a bunch of clouds. You can still see little peaks of blue, and I'd see a chemtrail. So I know they're spraying over the clouds. But the other day, I almost whipped out the camera, but I was in heavy traffic. But we had a beautiful sky. There were no chemtrails, big, beautiful clouds like you used to see in the old movies. So I say there's a struggle going on. Please, they can't take Christmas away from us. This Mandela effect is real. I don't know if Trump's aware of it. I know they're keeping it on the hush-hush on the down low. When they can put South America, east of Florida, and we have sea goats, and they changed the Zapruder film. Just so many things with the Mandela effect. I have a stack of Bibles, and, they all changed. Jesus never said to kill anybody, you guys. Luke 19:27. He never, ever said it, go kill people. Breathe in, breathe out. I have a screenshot on the tablet I'm filming of where we used to be in the universe, because we're not there anymore. I've been in this house 17 years. And this is for my new subscribers. Oh, I also want to say a shout out to Lucky Luciano. We had a nice little email chat. I love when people comment on my videos. I try to get back to you as quick as I can. I'm not real good with emails. But if I'm aware and I'm there and and I see a comment come in, I'll respond as quick as I can. That's what's neat about YouTube, is it's a forum to share ideas. And I am a little bit of a conspiracy nut, I will admit it. I believe there's a secret space program. I believe that they've manipulated the media so bad. I'm still boycotting. And it's getting easier now. Getting up in the morning, making the coffee, and not turning on the news. And not watching it like now. It's, what time is it? It's 10 to 10. Normally I'd, had the damn news on. No more. And not, Fox News or CNN. Just my local affiliate, because I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of them. It's pretty bad when the president-elect has to tweet out, the press is lying, this is what really happens. When they were trying to say that he's going to still run his show, The Apprentice. He had to tweet out, this is completely false. But I know that was the first thing I saw that morning on Fox News, was that he was going to spend his time between his free time on The Apprentice. And it was just a lie. So I'm done. I still haven't canceled the Tribune. My God, I know I need to. And I was going to record that. I want to do a YouTube video over that. If they try to ask me why I'm canceling it, I was going to go into a whole rant about the fake news. And I can't, they're not. It used to be the conservative paper of Chicago. And, there's no conservative newspapers anymore. I used to deliver the newspaper as a kid. 3 years, 9 months. I love the newspaper. And I'm going to really miss not walking out and getting it. Ooh. Because it's like, okay, it's a new day, what's happening? And in fact, let me grab this paper. I'm kind of saving it. Here we go. I want to frame it. I'm kind of like flattening it out on my desk over here. They can't, don't let them take this away. They can't take this away. He's not even in yet. Look how much good stuff he's doing. So, Santa Elin, you got anything else you want to talk about? I know he likes talking about secret space programs. Coast to Coast, I can't even really listen to that show anymore. He's all propaganda. What happened to George? I think they put the screws to him. Probably threatened his wife and kids. That seems to be their MO. With these people. Anyone that's in the media. Poor George. I feel bad for George Norrie. I really do. But I think they got to him. And in fact, he had a show about Mandela effect, and it was completely propaganda bullshit. Just where they can fuck with your little video, your movies. Some people get so upset about the movies they changed, and that's the least of our problems. We're not in the same part of the galaxy. Now, I've been here 17 years. The sun is not in the same spot as when I bought this house. I understand about the seasons. My front porch now receives full sunlight. No, they didn't cut down a tree. This is, the obvious you would think, but no. And even where I park at work, it used to be in full sunlight in the summer, and now it's not. In the exact same spot. There is a gentleman who has a channel called 2012 TikTok. And he's got a pretty good hypothesis. He's Mark the Arcturian or whatever. He's pretty wild, but what he said makes sense. If you Google where the North Pole is now on the Earth, I'd go grab the fucked up globe, but why even bother at this point? He's saying the whole globe shifted, and that's why you've got all these animals migrating like 400 miles off. The sun rose 2 days early. You know, they have 30 days of darkness up north, way up north at top. The sun rose 2 days early, and I think he said 2011 or 2012. And yeah, we're not in Kansas anymore. I don't know if President Trump wants to address those things. I don't even want to bring him up to him. That's secret space alien ops stuff. I don't think the president worries about that kind of thing. But these are things I'd like to address in any event. So this is my weirdo video. I was going to do a free ideas video, and then I thought, no, there's just too much weird shit going on. And so there's I guess it could be free. They're my ideas, and I'm putting them out there, and they're free. You know? Well, I mean, you got to pay for your internet, but otherwise, I'm not making no money off this channel. Never have, never will. It's not what I'm about. And while we can still make videos, we'll see if supposedly they're going to shut down Alex Jones, and that would really suck. Because at least he's telling the news. They're putting the screws to him too. He tried to break open the hashtag PG thing, and then he backed away. I'm telling you, they threaten people. So they need to police themselves. I'm so relying on these organizations to police yourselves. Police yourselves. Anywho, Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Signing off. Until tomorrow. Happy Friday, thank God. Have a good one.